What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man. Today I got y'all with a Chris Bosh build, man. So alright, let's get right into it. We're going with the power forward. So body settings, we got 6'9", 246 pounds with a 7'7" wingspan, man. So you know this build is going to be able to finish with a wingspan that long. Body shape is completely up to you. Let's go ahead and keep it going, man. So alright, first things first, we starting off with close shot. We only gonna take this up to a 63. I know that's not very high for a power forward build, but we're really more so working on being an outside oriented build. So now with the layup, we're gonna take this up to an 83. Just to make sure we can finish when we don't get those dunks, man. You gotta have a backup plan to just the dunks. Now, driving dunk, we will be taking this up to an 89, man. And I did get this build off of another content creator, and I'll have his video linked in the description so y'all can check that guy out. Now we're gonna take this standing dunk up to a 59. Truthfully, all you need is about a 40 to be able to, you know, trigger some standing dunks, even with the people around. I mean, you're not gonna be straight up posterizing nobody, but you will be able to get that standing dunk off. Now for the 3-point shot, we're gonna take this up to an 82. And we're gonna talk about the mid and the free throw in a little bit. So with the mid-range shot, we're gonna take this up to a 75. Now, one thing I will say, we will not be taking this free throw very high, but if you know your free throw, and this is only if you know your free throw, you'll be able to hit this. So if you want to make a build kind of like this, just make sure you actually master your free throw. Take some time, go into the practice facility and get in those free throw drill practices so you can learn your free throw, because if you don't know it with this 61, it is going to be very rough. Now with the pass accuracy, we're going to take this up to a 69. The ball handle, we're going to take it up to a 49. And then speed with ball, we're just gonna bump it up just a little bit up to a 28. Now the defense is where this build shines at. So we're gonna take the interior D all the way up to a 96. The perimeter defense, we're gonna take this up to an 85. So even though this is a power forward build, you will be able to clamp down on some people. Now the steal, we're gonna do the same thing, take it up all the way up to a 90, max that thing out. We will be able to get some interceptions, and just because of the fact that you are a power forward most of the time, you're probably gonna be guarding somebody who's trying to slash on you, so the interceptor will help you out so much. And something else that'll be super important to this build is off-ball pass. Now for the block, we're gonna take this up to a 78. And with that, you will only have anchor on bronze, but we're not too worried about that, man. If you can time your blocks, you'll be good to go. Now the offensive rebound, we're really not gonna worry about that just yet. We're gonna start taking up the defensive rebound up to a 98. And I know one more will get you that 99, bro, but we're not worried about that 99 because we got a lot of other places where we have to put some badges at. So we're gonna take the speed all the way up to a 78. The acceleration, we're going to max it out at a 72. The strength, we're gonna take this up to a 78. So the build will be kind of strong, so you'll be able to hold your own down in the painted area. With the vertical, we're gonna take this up to an 87. And this is primarily just to help you out with the defensive side of the ball and to help you rebound. And then last but not least, we're gonna take that stamina up to a 90, man. And we end up with 14, 18, 6, and 27. A very solid defensive power forward type of build. And, you know, like I said, this is a Chris Bosh type of build, but all right, man, let's get into these takeovers. So we got sharpshooting, lockdown, rim protecting, and glass cleaning. You can choose whatever you want, but for me, I would probably go with spotter precision. And secondly, go with either stuff blocks or paint intimidation. I feel like those two are probably the best. I don't think rebound and takes matter much especially for like a power forward build. I think you'll be all right with just that. Now we can go ahead and finish up the build, so I can show you some of these shades up, because we got some very nice comparisons. So we got Josh Smith, Draymond Green, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Comes out as a two-way stretch forward, but for me, this is like a Chris Bosh type of build, especially that Olympics team Chris Bosh. I just finished watching that Redeem Team documentary. Let me know if y'all saw that and what y'all think about that. But last but not least, we can go ahead and get into these badges so I can show you the best badges to put on this build. So starting off with the finishing badges, we will have Limitless Takeoff Cord on tier 2, Fearless Finisher on silver, Aerial Wizard on gold, Slithery on silver, and Pro Touch on gold. If you want to add some extra badges into this category just so you can get, you know, Posterizer on there or Bully, I would highly suggest going Posterizer. You get it on silver. If they do fix the issue where we aren't able to core badges because your build wouldn't initially have them, then that'll definitely help out this build quite a bit. And then we got shooting, so we got catch and shoot cord in tier 3. Now this badge unfortunately is one of the hardest badges to core in this game, in my opinion, just because of the grind. For those of you who aren't used to grinding my career, this badge will take quite a bit of grinding in my career. If you do it at college, glitch, and you'll be good to go. If you don't know what that is, then I just suggest you look up badge glitch 2K23. It hasn't been patched as far as I know, but it probably will be patched in this upcoming patch, because y'all know one's coming very soon because the new season is starting. So blinders, we got that in tier 3 as well. On silver, I feel like blinders is the best shooting badge that like deters contests, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's probably the best one. Deadeye, I don't see that popping up very often, but you can also use limitless range on this build if you want to. Green machine, we got that on gold in tier 2. Volume shooter gold, slippery off ball bronze, mini magician bronze, and claymore on silver. Now if you did want to take away slippery off ball or mini magician to get claymore a little bit higher, I would be 100% down for that, just because I feel like claymore is such a powerful badge and is much more valuable if you don't shoot middies than mini magician would be on bronze. Slippery off ball, I feel like that's a somewhat useful badge, especially for a popper, and I feel like this build is just that, but it can also finish in the paint. It has that aerial wizard on. Don't sleep on that badge, man. I'm telling y'all, I can't wait till I catch some bodies off of those offensive rebounds. Now playmaking, this is where the build lacks just a little bit. We got needle threader on bronze with a bronze bailout. I feel like bailout would be pretty easy to get cord, just because, I mean, hey man, you can get in my career and start shooting a shot and fake out and pass. It would definitely be easy to do in Hall of Fame once you have the badge on itself. Now for hyperdrive, we got that on bronze, and then break starter, we got that on silver. Break starter is one of those badges that I feel like is definitely important, but if you do play with a team, you've been able to kick it out on the break. Should be super easy, man. Now last but not least, we got defense. I feel like this build is very solid defensively. We got rebound chaser, cord on tier 3, brick wall on gold, anchor on bronze. I feel like anchor is a very useful badge. We got challenger on just because this build is at the 4, and I feel like at the 4 you'll likely be guarding some sort of shooter, some sort of stretch. You'll be guarding somebody that can shoot. I'm not really used to seeing power forwards that can't shoot at all, or honestly many builds that can't shoot at all. Pretty much everybody's putting shooting on their builds. We got chase down artist on gold. It is the same level I have it on my shooting guard build, and it is very useful. We got clamps on bronze, which will help you get a lot of stops. I haven't really seen many big men builds at the 4 that have clamp breaker, or at least I'm not getting broke off when I play with my big and I'm at the 4. Even though I don't have clamps on that build, I don't really have an issue with people just blowing by me. And then last but not least, we got interceptor. And if you wanted to take any number of badges off any of these other badges in order to get interceptor higher, because I do feel like that is a huge advantage you'll have on this build, is actually having interceptor. And if you want to add additional badges to this build, I would highly suggest putting them in off-ball pest. I feel like as a big man, as anybody who has to defend the paint somewhat, not necessarily defend the paint entirely, but even if you, let's say you're at the 3, off-ball pest is very important. I feel like that's the badge that you can use so you don't get blown by, so you can stop a lot of those back doors, because rim running is at an all-time high in this game, and this will definitely help you out with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. But before you get up out of here, man, do me a favor. Make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of my other videos, man. I am going to keep them coming. And let me know, man, do y'all like it better with or without the intro? I get a lot of comments on the intro, but all the YouTube experts say that if you want to retain more people, go ahead and cut out that intro, because people leave in the first 30 seconds. So let me know down in the comment section if you made it to end. Just type end, and that'll let me know how many of y'all actually rock with the no intro version over the actual intro. But all right, man, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the